Welcome to episode 8 of One Up My News. We're going to be talking about the Switch getting a lot of awesome games, Overwatch Lego sets, and Nike signing its first esports player. Enjoy the show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to One Up My News number 8. My name is Ryan, alongside my co-host, as always, Jordan. What's up, Jordan? What you been doing?
Nothing much, man. I was going to go all OnePlus Ultra this weekend, but I couldn't because it didn't show up in the mail.
Wait, is it OnePlus Ultra? I think that's
I added a word. I was thinking about OnePlus's new phone that's coming out, but no, I was going to go Plus Ultra this weekend, but it didn't work out because for some reason GameStop and the United Postal Service hates me and didn't deliver my game when it was supposed to be out, even though I pre-ordered it back in July. So I'm not going to get to play My Hero 1 Justice until Monday, which is fine because I have Red Dead Redemption 2 and I got to go be a cowboy, and that's pretty fantastic. So I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, you should have just, we were talking about this before the show. I think if you're going to pre-order, you probably should just like pre-order it on, well, you pre-ordered it through GameStop, didn't you?
Yeah, on their website.
Yeah, you should. Do you have a GameStop in your area?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just done that. You should just pre-order it there and pick it up.
I don't like them there. They're weird. So I thought, I didn't want to have to drive over there because it's like 40 minutes away.
It's 40. Dang.
Yeah, because like where I live, there's all these like little towns smushed together. So, but it all makes like one big town essentially.
Right.
But I didn't want to drive because it's out of my way. Like other places I shop at and go to, they're like either on my way to work or on my way home from work or near my home. So, but this place is just like straight, like out of the way. I don't go to this part of town. So I just figured, okay, it'll show up at my house on Friday. I'll digitally download Red Dead. While Red Dead's downloading, I can play some My Hero. Everything is going to be great. Nope, didn't show up. I got the pre-order download code to get Endeavor, but that doesn't, that I can't do anything with that because I don't have the game.
Exactly.
So I will definitely, if this doesn't teach me to only pre-order digitally.
Or just not pre-order.
Yeah, so it's the first time, I think it was the first game I pre-ordered in a long time, besides Red Dead.
Red Dead was the first game I pre-ordered in, I don't know, a while. Yeah. Years,
but
probably.
This was just like, come on, GameStop. I know it's not their fault. Like,
no, it's probably somebody you got stuck in the mail somewhere or something.
Well, I saw that it got put in the mail on Friday, the 25th, or Thursday, the 25th. And I was like, okay, maybe it'll get here because I see where it's shipping from. It's not that far away. But, as the Postal Service is, it has to go, point A to this side of the U.S. and then it has to come back to the other side of the U.S. and then get to me, even though it's like...
It was the Postal Service.
Yeah, which is kind of just like, well, that's stupid. What if I had to, but whatever. It's on its way. I paid for it. I definitely won't be doing that again. I'll just pre-order it in person or digitally because it takes up a lot less space.
Yeah, it does. Well, yeah, or the digitally definitely does. And it just ensures that you'll actually get the game, too.
That's true. Oddly enough, so if you haven't figured it out, it's everywhere on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Red Dead Redemption 2 is out this week. It has amazing reviews. And mine downloaded faster than, I expected. There was, a countdown on my PS4. And I think it's just...
Was it high?
Yeah, it was weird. What?
I said, you said oddly enough. I was trying to figure out what was odd.
Oh, it was just odd because it wasn't like a traditional download, or maybe it did that downloading while I wasn't watching it, but it was just like a countdown for when the game was coming out. But I expected there to be more downloading, but I guess I just since I left my PS4 in rested mode for a week, that everything was fine. That
yeah,
it just
pre-download it.
Yeah, just download it. I guess I just expected there to be more downloading than there was for that big of a game. But no, I just, on Friday I loaded it up and no installing, no updating. It just played the game. And I was like, wow, cool. It was a perfect experience.
I got it physically. It also didn't take me long to download it. an hour and a half maybe, which is not long for a game this massive. It's 2 discs.
Yeah,
It's
how does that feel? You have a piece of history, man. I almost wanted to get a physical copy because it's two. This is the only game on the PS4 that has 2 discs. How does that make you feel?
I think so. Yeah, I think it is. It's weird.
It is
I
weird.
don't know. I think somebody told me that one of the Mass Effects had 2 discs.
I think Andromeda did.
No, I don't think. I think it was Mass Effect 3.
That sounds more correct.
But I'm not sure. Somebody just told me that. Apparently, there's a code for a free horse in here.
Oh, nice.
Kind of like my horse I have. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about just sticking with the horse I get from the beginning through the whole thing.
Oh, I will say, update. So those of you that have been listening to the show and know I've killed 2 horses in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I have not killed my horse in Red Dead Redemption 2 yet.
How have you... I still don't know how you killed 2 horses in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
It was the first one, the horse auto-pathed itself off of a cliff, and we both died. And the second one,
Except it doesn't respawn.
No, it doesn't respawn. And the second one, I was having a battle with some people that had creative differences than me. And I was shooting arrows, and I whistled for my horse to come. And it was like, at this moment, he knew he effed up. Because the horse runs in front of me as I let go of an arrow, and it shoots the horse in the skull, and he dies. And the people just keep attacking me, and I'm like, crap. So I have to run away because my horse is dead.
Because you shot it with an arrow.
I understand that, and I'm sorry. You know, I feel bad, but it was more embarrassing for me trying to kill these people, and I killed my horse.
Now they're laughing at you.
I wanted the game to do that so bad. I was expecting the game to laugh at me, but it didn't. But it would have been funny if it did. So I have not killed a horse in Red Dead Redemption 2 yet.
Yes, but from what I've read, horses don't come back. Like you can kill your horse.
Yep.
So yeah, Red Dead 2 is out, obviously, for the PS4, Xbox One, and it is getting amazing reviews. From what I can tell, pretty much mostly 9s and 10s. There's a few idiots online that are like, no PC, 0 out of 10. This, like, I swear, every game, it's like 9, 10, 0,
yeah,
and like
it's
2
so
and
stupid.
like 4. I'm like, I think somebody said, some idiot online was like, 4, worst game ever. This is the worst game I've ever played. First of all, the worst game you've ever played is only a 4.
Exactly. You know, I've played some terrible games.
If this is the worst game you've ever played, you've got it made, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
I really like it. I've put about 5 or 6 hours into it, maybe. We'll talk about that more on what we've been playing during the topic podcast segment of the topic podcast.
Yep, it's called One Up Me. It's coming out Wednesday. So.
Yeah, so like Jordan said, also My Hero One's Justice. That's My Hero One's Justice.
Yeah, it's a weird title. They shouldn't have named it that. They should have just named it My Hero Academia video game.
It's coming out, or it's out.
Yeah, it's out.
For Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. It's getting okay reviews. It's not getting bad reviews. It's just not getting called good or great reviews.
I definitely don't see this, shaking up the competitive scene of fighting games, but it's fun for the weeaboos to have in real life waifu wars. So that's always cool.
It's not in real life. It's in video games.
That's what I mean. Just you can fight each other. Real people can fight with digital waifus, and that's what I mean.
Just go LARP.
Yeah. Ooh, that's it. Oh man, that's like to the next level. I like that.
Mm-hmm. And then for some reason we have Just Dance 2019. I guess it's out, or is it coming out?
It's out.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's coming out for the Xbox One, PS4. It's not coming for PS3.
No, it's coming out for Switch, 360, Wii U,
and the Wii.
Yeah.
The
Wii. I don't know, man.
If you're interested in this game for some, oh my gosh.
If you play Just Dance 2019 on a Wii, let us know, man. I want to see those sweet nunchuck swinging moves you got, because that'd be interesting.
Next, we got Castlevania Requiem, which is Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Castlevania Rondo of the Night, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Re-released for the PlayStation 4. It's getting good reviews. It's not getting great reviews, but it is getting good reviews, I'd say. If you want
I
to check
gotta
that out.
try that out.
I may check that out. Those are two games Symphony of the Night is a game I've always wanted to play. Rondo, not as much, but I've also heard really good reviews for Rondo, so I want to check that out. And then we got one more thing. Netflix Castlevania Season 2 is out. It is also getting good reviews if you want to check that out. Season 1 was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Very, very pretty artwork, and it's just really, it's very anime style, I would say. It is an anime pretty much.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Check it out.
Check that out.
Even if you don't know anything about Castlevania, check it out.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Moving into the news, we got Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe is coming out for the Switch.
Yeah, this will be coming out on January 11th of next year. This is a remake of the new Super Mario Brothers U, which came out for the Wii U, which nobody bought.
That's right.
So the Switch is just releasing every game they had that was on the Wii U because the Wii U sold so poorly.
Because why not? They're like, people will buy it for the Switch. It does look like a really good game. I didn't pick this up because I didn't personally own a Wii U. And, why would I go out of my way just to play this Mario game?
Yeah, you can check out, this is an article that we found this on. I heard about it. I couldn't remember where I heard about it, but this article's from GameSpot. If you want to go check out more info on it,
and it will be $60. They should have. Words.
It also comes with the new Super Luigi U.
Thank you. Yes.
So it comes with more than one game, but they're pretty much the same game.
Yep.
It's just, I guess Luigi's the focus of one of them.
Yeah. So if you want to check it out and you love Luigi, buy this.
Yeah. And
you can ask for it for Christmas and be like, look, you don't even have to give it to me on Christmas, guys. I'll get it the 11th of January.
Exactly.
So it's fine.
If you like side-scrolling Mario games, you'll like this one. This is a really good game.
It is.
So check that out if you're interested on January 11th, 2019.
That's right. It's right around the corner. So make sure you put it on your list right now so Santa will give it to you.
This next story is not quite so inspiring. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider gets review bombed because it went on sale so soon.
People need to stop being salty little beep, 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 beep. Just, wow. Like, I'm glad it's on sale. It means I can buy it and add it to my...
It's not on sale anymore.
I know, but I'm glad it was on sale because
my computer just crashed for a second. Like, my screen went black.
My screens do that a lot, and I think they're telling me that, hey, we're 10 years old.
You got those weird monitors.
They are weird. They look like Pez dispensers sometimes. So they're like, please buy new ones. But anyway, Shadow of the Tomb Raider has been getting punched in the throat because it went on sale.
Yeah, it went on sale for 34. It was 34% off on Steam, and many people who had bought the game early, in the life cycle of it, I guess, a lot of them got mad and went on Steam and review bombed and said that this is too early for this to go on sale. You paid full retail price, and I kind of feel that it probably shouldn't have gone
on sale
so soon. But it's a prerogative of it's not it's their right to do it, I guess. But it's a little early. It was less than a month after it came out.
So since October 16th and 17th, over 600 reviews, negative reviews, have been put on Steam's page for this game, which is insane. One of the reviews said, first and foremost, I feel I have been ripped off. An object lesson in how to shaft your loyal customers who were dumb enough to pre-purchase. End quote. It's just like, man, one of the reviews says, quote, gameplay is very second rate, at best tedious, at worst boring, end quote.
I think that's just somebody who didn't like the game. That doesn't sound like someone who reviewed.
No, I don't think so either. But I get it. Like, I guess I get it from both aspects. They're like, if we put it on sale, more people will play, more people will love it, and we'll get more reviews, which will make people buy it more. But it did not work out like that, unfortunately.
No. This Tomb Raider game, like, these games actually sell fairly well. Like, they don't sell.
Yeah, they do.
I think the first one sold somewhere between like 8 and 10 million, and then
Yeah.
it's kind of declined a little bit every game. They still sell really well from what I know. So it is unfortunate. They probably shouldn't have done this. At the same time, I don't know how I would feel honestly, because if I enjoyed the game, I would probably not care.
Exactly. But I also get, how it is. Money is tight for some people, and if they spent, $60, which, for some people could be a long time saving up that money while, paying for their normal lifestyle, and then it went on sale maybe not a week after they bought it, I would feel kind of pissed about it. But, then again, so what? You already bought the game.
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to give you $30 off and you already, played half of it.
Well,
Sorry.
It's not 50% off. It's 34%.
Oh, sorry, 34% off. That's right.
Yeah, Kotaku, which is where this article comes from, by the way, has a quote that they pulled from Steam. It says, "Not a bad game, not as good as the first two games, but I was an early adopter and the game dropped down by nearly half price." I don't know if I'd say nearly half price. I mean, it's veering on close to it so quickly. Aren't I a total mug for pre-ordering this? Never again, Square Enix. And I mean, like we said earlier in an episode a few episodes ago, just be careful when you pre-order games. Like, don't, especially, just don't. Most of the time, I would say just don't pre-order games. Honestly.
Yeah, unless you're getting something mega cool, awesome, like don't pre-order. That's just my personal opinion. And definitely don't pre-order physical unless you're gonna get it yourself. Don't trust the postal service. They won't deliver it to you.
Did they tell you it was gonna be that? We're going back, but did they tell you it was gonna be the postal service before you ordered it?
No, but they did say I would get it before, like I'd get it on Friday.
Right.
And I was like, okay, thanks, GameStop. I was like, I've never heard of you doing this before, but sure, thanks. I don't know how you're going to get it here. And then, like, when I saw that it shipped on the 24th, I was like, I'm not getting this game tomorrow. There's no way I'm getting this game tomorrow. And I almost thought about going to the GameStop and be like, look, can you just give me a copy?
I was going to say, maybe you could get them to, cancel that. Because there's no, but at the same time, you wouldn't get your goodies.
Yeah,
Or maybe you could get them to just give you a physical copy of the pre-order the day one edition or whatever.
Yeah, and I feel like now that I think about it, I could have probably done that because the GameStop workers that work at this GameStop kind of hate their lives, and I feel like they don't really care about the company, so I probably could have swung something like that.
But they really care about the mega corporations that they work for.
That's true. Man, I almost went on a rant right there, but I'm not going to because I think some people from my particular workplace might listen to this, maybe, but whatever.
So
go ahead.
I was just gonna wrap up this article.
Yeah, sure.
Go read this if y'all want to know more about it, I guess. But I mean, review bombing is a problem.
Yeah, it is. It's stupid.
But at the same time, I don't know. It is kind of gross for this to go on such a big sale less than a month after it came out.
I did think it was weird, but then I was in my head. I was like, "This game's been out for a long time." And then, like, now that I'm thinking about it now and thinking of actually doing a timeline in my head, it's weird that it did go on sale so quickly. Maybe they're hurting for money. They were thinking that more people are gonna buy it, and who knows? Maybe them doing a little sale for a little bit got them some extra money quicker than waiting for a bunch of people to pay $60 for it. So
Yeah, I mean, normally another month, I would say, and it would have been good to finish. So just because in another month it's going to be, late November, so it's going to be holiday shopping season. So it would make sense for deal on sale then.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe in the future we can get, not maybe, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen, a Tomb Raider bundle with all 3 games for probably $80, I'd say.
No, it'll be cheaper. I'm sure it'll be way, way cheaper than that.
I figured $40 would be too cheap. So
no, it might be less than 40.
Dang, man, that's insane.
I mean, nobody ever wins it. I've never seen a game like the BioShock collection's like $20, $30.
Okay, good point. I didn't think about that. I didn't compare it to. Okay, $15. I'm calling it now. $15. You can get all 3 Tomb Raider games in the future sometime.
Yeah, I mean, I picked up the Uncharted collection. It was probably $40 at the highest, so that's probably a good comparison point because those are fairly similar games.
That's true. They are going to remake the other Tomb Raider games using these graphics and mechanics, which is kind of cool.
Near our
So
just on the live update here, Near Automata's 2B will join Soul Calibur 6.
oh, that's awesome.
I might need to buy this.
It looks so good. I'm a Soul Calibur fan. Like I said, I skipped I skipped 4 through 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah,
It's
4
funny
through
to
5.
say 4 through 5 because
It is weird.
5.
Yeah, but I skipped those games, and I really want to play 6 because, but the game, the me as a person is just like, no, you can't play 6. You have one Justice, you got Red Dead, you got Assassin's Creed, you got Black Ops, you got Overwatch, and you got this other poor, sad list of games that are never going to be touched because there's too many good games to play right now.
Too many good games. I heard that like 3 through 5 kind of sucked. Soul Calibur.
That is what I've heard.
Yeah, so I guess
I'm glad I didn't play them.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Moving on.
That's right. Red Dead Redemption 2 companion app is here, and this is what it does.
This is from GameSpot. Not GameStop.
GameSpot.
Okay. I don't know what it does. What does it do? It's a map or something?
Yep. So pretty much they have a nice, beautiful picture of a generic iPad, and it can show your map. So apparently what the app does is it's a second screen for you to use while playing on your PS4, Xbox One, and TV. It means you can look at the map and add waypoints or mark areas of interest all on your iPad or whatever device you're using.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is on Android too because I think it is. I think I looked it up.
Yes, this app is slated to go live on iOS and Android day and date with the main game, so it is out now. Yep, he's going to live check it out right now. While he does that, I'm going to tell you some more about the app. The app will display Arthur Morgan's, so that's the character you play. It'll display his info and his stats in real time on your device, allowing you to completely remove the in-game hub from your television should you choose.
What's the name of this app?
Type in
Red Dead. Fandom for Red Dead Redemption 2 Countdown, Red Dead Redemption Wallpaper. You know what? I'm going to look up Rockstar.
Yeah, look up. It might be, I wouldn't think of them as the app developer, but, so also the app contains a full digital game manual providing stat tracking through Rockstar's Social Club. It also offers an optional digital version of the official Red Dead Redemption 2 guide, which might be an extra cost.
I don't see this app.
Okay, it's probably not out then. Why are they lying to us? It should be out.
I looked up Rockstar. I don't see it.
Yeah, it says it's supposed to be out right now.
I don't know.
That's stupid.
I mean, it probably is. I just probably can't find it. That's kind of cool, though.
That is kind of cool.
It allows you to maybe take off the HUD from your game.
But still have it so you can just
kind of
fully immerse yourself in the game.
Yeah, it's like, what's the name of that game? Dead Space did a really good job at having a really, really minimal HUD. Like you had the thing, your back on your back was the health bar, so it wasn't like somewhere up in the right hand corner of the screen. So anything to make the game more immersive. I don't think I'll get this because it doesn't really bother me that much, but it's really cool to have.
Yeah, I honestly I liked how it does some things in the game. The cinematic mode is beautiful.
Oh yeah, I never use it because I always forget to press X and stuff. It is cool.
Me too. It does get really intense, and sometimes, a couple times, I forgot I was playing a video game. Like it was just like watching a good movie, and I just got taken away by what it was doing. I also can't find a link for this app, which is so maybe check back. So when you're listening to this, which is going to be on Monday, hopefully the app should be live. Currently, when we're recording this, which is the 27th, the app is not live at the moment. They might still be working through getting it on the Android App Store.
We also might just be idiots.
That is 80% probably true.
This next story is Dan Houser is glad that Rockstar's didn't just make GTA 6, but my freaking computer just I don't know what happened.
It just had a hiccup?
Yeah, like it wouldn't open the page.
Yeah, mine had a hiccup too. I think it was just because it has all these videos that are supposed to be playing. So this is, the quote is, so he, with an extensive interview with
GQ.
Thank you. I almost said QG.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I was like, GQ.
GQ, the Rockstar co-founder, discussed how his flagship franchise tone doesn't quite mesh with the current culture climate. He said, quote, "It's really unclear what we would even do with GTA 6, let alone how upset people would get with whatever we did. Both intense liberal progression and intense I can't even read. Thank you. Conservative are both very militant and very angry. It is scary, but it's also strange, and yet both of them seem occasionally to veer towards the absurd." End quote. Veer. It's hard to satire those from those reasons. Some of the stuff you see is straightforward beyond satire. It would be out of date within 2 minutes. Everything is changing so fast. End quote.
So people is crazy on both sides of the spectrum, and you don't want to piss them off. So he's glad he's making Red Dead, which is back in the day, and it's not politically charged. It's more. It's not satire as much as it is kind of a straightforward story. Basically. He could have just said, people get offended too easy, and everyone wants to be a cowboy. Done. End quote. Are you eating pancakes? No, man. I'm drinking a little sip of water.
Little sip? Okay.
I already ate my pancakes with a spoon earlier this morning.
I'm like, you're still eating pancakes? How many did you make?
They'd be so cold and gross by now.
Oh,
that was like an hour and a half ago.
That is a long time.
Ugh. Yeah, and it talks about how it's, they do kind of make it a little more progressive than it probably would have been back in the day. Let's see. For most of the games so far, at least where I'm at, there is some racism and sexism but it's probably not as bad as it would have been. At least within the gang and within like members of the game, how they treat each other. There is one dude that's kind of racist. No,
yeah, he says some things like, "I don't want to do this," and they're like, "No, like you're gonna ride with him.
Like,
he's a good." It's like, "Shut up! You're gonna ride with him. He's a good person," and he's like, "Yeah, he is, but I don't like him because of this reason."
And that reason.
I'm not going to say it just because, I don't want to trigger anybody, but you can kind of figure it out. It's a white person saying this about something.
He does it.
So.
Yeah. But, yeah, I definitely can see where he's coming from. Like crazy stuff happens all the time, so, it might not be relevant, and he doesn't want to, I don't know, but people might take it the wrong way is one thing. He's also, that's
true.
Here. It's kind of
I will say,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, am I going ahead? Are you going?
You can go. Yeah.
I just want to say it's kind of like what Steve Carell said about The Office coming back.
Mm-hmm.
He said he didn't think people would really get it, that people would take it too literally, and that a character like Michael Scott wouldn't come across as well in 2018 as it did in 2010 or whenever that came out.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, I will say that going from Assassin's Creed Odyssey to Red Dead Redemption 2, just being in both, I guess, older setting worlds is refreshing from my standpoint of, going to Greece and being in the Wild West. It's nice
version of the series
going to...
Is there a live action version of... What the heck?
What is it?
I think it's a live action Motorcycle 100 is out now. Wait!
Oh, yeah. We're not talking about that. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not important. It looks not terrible, but it doesn't look good. It's real weird how they're going to do some of that stuff. Yeah, it's like how Netflix just slipped in the fact they did a live action Bleach. But anyway, I like the fact that...
original?
Probably not, but I think I saw their logo on it. But it's on Netflix.
But I don't know if it's a Netflix original.
I don't think it is. But anyway, some people like it, some people hate it. I don't care for live action anime movies. Moving on. I like how refreshing it is to be able to jump into these historical worlds because I didn't get to live back then. I'm not a time traveler. I can't do any of that cool stuff. But it is nice to experience the culture and how the world used to be and compare it to how it is now. Now everything's so complicated, I wish it was just super simple, like, I have this, you have that, we're going to trade.
Or I'm going to kill you for it.
Oh, well, no. People still get killed over stupid stuff all the time nowadays. But what I was talking about is like say you know how to work on cars and I'm really good at painting.
Like a
well, you
barter
can
system.
Well, yeah, I wish that was a thing instead of just money.
This wasn't, but people had money. People didn't. Well, they probably did some, and they still.
I'm sure they did a lot of bartering, but there was a lot of killing.
Stuff too.
Yeah, there's a lot of killing that happens in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah.
And I will say, it's very satisfying. Mostly because I can't do it in real life.
All right. On that somber note, let's move on. More Lego Harry Potter Overwatch sets are being released. We got
That's right.
Reinhardt and we got Diva.
And Widowmaker with a little pistol that looks like a sniper rifle, but it's not.
Her gun is bigger than her.
Yep.
Holy
you got
crap.
Tracer in a weird looking plane thing.
I'm
It's
guessing
not
that's the dropship.
Yep, it is. That does not look like a dropship.
No, it doesn't.
Then you got Genji and Hanzo chasing after a little...
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Why does he have an iPhone?
Is that McCree?
No, that is not McCree.
No,
that is definitely a businessman.
What?
That
What's
they're
happening?
trying... I don't know. But these are pretty elaborate looking little scenes. You have Soldier 76 driving the payload. Reaper that is on top of the payload that's definitely going to shoot a cap through the roof and kill Soldier 76. And you got McCree hanging on the back. Like, it looks like a very fun party.
Yeah, you got this Winston and Mercy by a spaceship.
A Bastion, which is creepily huge.
Yeah, and his little bird. So there's not much news to talk about here, except that they are kind of cool. So we can we'll link this Kotaku in the show notes.
And Farah is in the spaceship.
Really?
So yeah, so it's a Winston, Mercy, Reaper, Farah set. So it's pretty cool.
Is that a set, or is that, I think that's just multiple sets put together or something?
It's probably multiple sets put together, but I won't be personally picking this up.
I might get some of the characters.
All these sets will be out January 1st.
Check that out.
So check it out. Maybe you can do... I'm honestly excited to see some people recreate or make their own shorts. Recreate their Overwatch shorts with Legos or create their own shorts. Because there's some amazing artists out there that do some very talented, beautiful things with Legos. And it's always fun to watch stop motion Legos.
I'm going to make a video of my Reinhardt flanking around to kill Bastion and dying.
Okay, I was going to actually take Diva and make her hold Bastion as a gun.
I don't know, Bastion's pretty big.
Actually, I want to see that. Actually, I want to see Reinhardt pick up a Bastion
What if Reinhardt
and use... That'd be awesome.
I don't see a shield for Reinhardt, but it'd be kind of understandable if he doesn't have one.
Just a piece of glass.
It'd be plastic, but yeah, it'd be like a clear piece of plastic. Yeah, but if you want to see those pictures, we'll link the
It'll be in the show notes.
The Kotaku post thing will be in the show notes.
This next piece is IGN. It's coming from IGN. Obviously, it's a Jump Force release date, which is awesome. It's coming out February 15th, 2019.
Yep.
That's it.
Bandai Namco announced it on Twitter alongside a new trailer. So if you want to check that out,
Yep. You do get some cool pre-order stuff. Look in the article. Yeah, we already talked about it. Just wanted to mention it again.
Yeah.
It's going to be out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Check it out. It looks cool. I'm probably going to get it.
You get a Frieza pod thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Looks like Vegeta's, or more like King Vegeta's suit that he wears if you watch Dragon Ball Z.
You get the Hokage gown that he wears.
And then you get like the, if you ever watch One Piece, kind of what Gold Roger wears, you kind of get that as well. So, if you're interested in that, I'm interested, man, I don't know, I kind of want to get between this and Soul Calibur 6, I kind of want to, try to get good at a fighting game.
I think I'm going to just get good at My Hero One Justice. Even though I have DBZ fighters and I want to get good at that, playing the Jump Force beta was so enjoyable because it's just like, it's like having those epic anime fights. It's like watching the internet have debates and just be like, so-and-so beat so-and-so. Well, you know what? You want to prove it? Watch Goku get schooled by, Naruto.
Right,
and it's just like, it's insane. So it's really cool to see some of these iconic anime characters. And, they're definitely doing a little bit better than, PlayStation All-Stars.
Oh my gosh.
So I love that game, but man, I hate it. So I definitely see the Jump Force being around for, at least a couple years. I'd say 3 years.
Like, my biggest problem with fighting games, other than the fact I suck at them, is like when I've been trying to play them recently, whether it's Street Fighter or Dragon Ball Fighters or whatever, I always get kicked and because my internet is so trash. I can't even play one match without it going in a hyperdrive of lag. Almost combined delay and lag.
Oh man. So, yeah. Some more wonderful news of a game that's being released that some people are pretty excited about. I've never personally played it, but this is coming from
when I was small, but I'm not that excited.
Polygon. This is MediEvil for the PS4. Will be
MediEvil.
Thank you. MediEvil will be getting a full remake. The first trailer is coming out October 31st.
PlayStation fans will get their first look at the remake of MediEvil for PlayStation 4. I might be pronouncing it wrong, honestly. I don't know. I think it's MediEvil. I used to pronounce it wrong. Somebody corrected me. I don't know.
I'd say you're pronouncing it right.
It's spelled kind of like it would be MediEvil. Let's see. It will be the trailer will be coming next week, according to Sean Layden, chairman of the Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide Studios. He clarified that the game will be a full remake and not a remaster.
So that's good. I'm always down for full remakes.
Between this and Spyro and Bandicoot, it looks like the PS1 is in full remake mode here.
I just remembered that we're getting the PS1 Classic Mini thing around Christmas time, and that I told myself I'd probably get one, and now I'm kind of questioning, do I really want to get it? But I'm still probably going to get it.
They need to announce the games that are going to be on it.
That's also true.
What's going to be on it? Spyro's getting remade, so that's probably not going to be on it. Crash Bandicoot was already remade, so that's probably not going to be on it. MediEvil is being remade, so that's probably not going to be on it. Castlevania Symphony of the Night was just re-released, so that's probably not going to be on it.
That's a good point.
What's going to be on it?
Maybe it's just going to be an empty shell.
It also doesn't have the dual analog sticks. It doesn't have any analogs.
Yep.
So a lot of people are like, well, Tony Hawk probably won't be on it, but you don't have to have those to play the Tony Hawk games.
That's true.
But man, I kind of hope Tony Hawk's on it. I love those games so much.
They're good games. There's a lot of games that I just want to go, I want to be able to stream and play. I have a list of games that I want to just, I have a list of games that I want to play by myself and enjoy, and then I have a list of games that I want to make content out of. Yeah. So, games are awesome.
Oh yeah, I feel like video game fans are that played their PS1 and N64 were kind of their two big consoles that they really remember playing, or between their mid 20s and early 30s now, so they are really feeling the nostalgia. And that's kind of why this is happening.
Yeah, Sony saw the success of the Nintendo classic systems, and they're going to jump on it. I really want Nintendo to make a GameCube Classic Mini.
Yeah, I would like them, and I'd like a GameCube and a Nintendo 64. But after that, I don't think it needs to continue because
I'd agree.
How long are you going to go? You're going to go into the Wii U? Are you going to get a Switch Mini in a few years?
Switch Mini.
Holy crap!
The Switch Mini, the size of a debit card.
I actually might get a Switch Mini, some kind of a remake that's just a little more powerful or something. That'd be fun.
With a bigger or smaller screen, you'd say?
If it's called the Mini, it's probably smaller.
Okay. That'd be cool. Why not?
There was those rumors about Nintendo getting a more powerful Switch next year or something. So
that's true. I wish Sony would come out with a good portable system. That'd be fun.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I miss the PSP. I love
They
it.
came out with the Vita.
That didn't count. That thing died. Like, I want them to come out with a good one.
It is,
To like,
this Vita is good. People just didn't buy it.
I know. Just do
I
better.
kind of want to get another Vita.
You have a Vita.
No, but it's not as stylish as the new ones, baby.
I have thought about buying a Japanese Vita. Because I want to play. Actually, never mind. I own a PS4. I can buy the Psycho Pass game for PS4. I don't need a Vita. I just answered my own question.
Yeah, I don't know if Vita has. They have a few exclusives, but
There's
definitely a few that I still want to play. I'm a Vita. I need to pull it out of the drawer I have it in because I don't play it as much as I want to, because it's in that drawer and I don't see it. I think so.
Well, sometimes I just don't want to take my Switch with me because it's just big.
Right.
And it's so much easier to pull out a small little Vita.
That's true.
And play.
That's true. I may pick one up. I don't know.
Well, I won't be offended if you do.
I'll give
and
you yours back if you do.
No, I don't want it. No, because if I get one, I'm gonna get a Japanese one, and because they're colored and they look
I
better.
think you can get colored English ones now.
Oh,
sure you
cool.
can.
Well, whatever. I just want a colored one because and I want something that's smaller and looks better. To me, like devices, I want them to look good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about the flair, like oh, that looks good,
Yeah.
So
I think they're cheaper now than ever, although they're still, I don't know, they're not, I wouldn't call them cheap. I think they're like $200 still, though, honestly.
that's not that bad. But still, that's like $200. So
I mean, it's not cheap. PS
but
Vita,
as Ryan looks that up, we can go ahead and just kind of
looks like they're hovering around
drizzle into
200.
our. Okay, that's not bad. Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil, and Resident Evil 0 are all coming to the Switch.
Whoop, whoop. Raise the roof.
I wish Resident Evil 2 was coming to the Switch.
That'd be cool. I love Resident Evil remake.
Me too.
Remake.
So I picked up the Resident Evil Revelations for my 3DS, played like halfway through, and then I was like, why am I playing on this stupid small screen? Like, it hurts my face.
Just hating on all the little screens today.
I am. I just like big screens, but, I love gaming, and so I'm trying to... I think I've realized this about me. I don't like mobile gaming. Like, not to say gaming on my phone, but gaming on the go.
Huh.
Like, I think I realized this about me because I was thinking about it because I used to be really big into like, Game Boy and GBA and, PSP, and then I had a Vita and I had all the DSs except the DSi, whatever that was called. I didn't have that one, but I used to be really big into mobile gaming. I think it's just now I just enjoy listening to music or having conversation with people listening to podcasts while I'm on the go rather than just...
I do both at the same time.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm not that skilled yet. You haven't taught me how to drive and play video games at the same time yet.
What?
So...
Yeah. Well, you just gotta play with your...
Better?
You play with one hand and you drive with the other.
That's okay. I'm gonna try that on my way to work today. I'm gonna take my Switch and I'm gonna play... just try it out.
Let me know how that goes.
So, I will probably not be able to tell you how that goes because I'll be trying to text you while I'm doing that and playing and driving with one of my feet, and I'll definitely die.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah, so these are going to come out sometime in 2019. I like Resident Evil a lot, so this is good news.
Did you beat the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right.
I really want to play 2, and then...
2 is so good.
I looked up 3 but 3's not available anywhere.
Yeah. 3 just kind of fell off the deep end.
I've heard it's good.
It is good.
And then I need to play 4. And
yeah.
I want to play 2, 3, 4, and 7. I don't...
Good
5
answers.
or 6.
Good answers.
I've seen my roommate beat 5 like 3 times, honestly.
I somehow watched a playthrough of someone playing 5 at least twice on YouTube, and I don't know how that happened.
I don't know.
So...
Okay.
But Blizzard finally clarifies that Switch Online membership will not be required to play Diablo 3's seasons for Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Life reports what he just said.
That's right. So that's pretty awesome. The Switch is going to be coming... Sorry. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection arrives on Switch next month, and obviously you won't have to play online with other people. All you got to do is sign up to Nintendo's online membership, and you won't have to have the online service to actually play with people, which is cool.
I can't wait for Animal Crossing on Switch.
So if you want to check out the Diablo 3 collection on Switch, just know that you won't have to be online to play this game.
Well, you won't have to. You'll have to be online.
Yes,
you want to
but
pay
you won't.
the subscription.
Thank you for rewording what I incorrectly said.
So that's good. I don't know. I probably won't get this because I already have it on PC, but I'm interested
Yeah,
to
I
see
don't-
how it'll work.
Me too. I think I'll watch a video on it. That'd be cool. But we're still trying to play through Diablo 3 on PC, and I don't want to do
like
it
a
again.
month. So
Yeah,
let's see. We've both been busy.
we have. And I don't want to do it. I saw Alonzo playing this game the other day, and I was like, "You're playing Diablo?" He's like, "I'm really bored." And I'm like, "There's so many other games to play." Like,
I mean, Diablo 3 is really good.
it is good, but it was just interesting because I know how many games he has in his game library, and I'm like, "You're bored?" Anyway, Super Smash Brothers finally got some leaks again. Rumor.
This is on Game Informer. A number of images purporting to be from a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate slide of marketing material has emerged, potentially leaking the rest of the game's roster. These include. Let's see, where are they? We got
Okay, so
Shadow.
you got.
I got it. I found it.
Good.
Shadow
Go.
the Hedgehog from Sonic, Ken from Street Fighter, Isaac from Golden Sun, which I know Jordan has talked about, Gino from Super Mario RPG, which is a game I still need to play, Chorus Kids from Rhythm Heaven, which is a game you should play if you haven't, Banjo-Kazooie, which I love, and Mock Rider from something. I'm going to be honest, I don't know where he's from.
So I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't interested in this game until I saw Isaac from Golden Sun, and now I'm probably gonna get this game because of Isaac for Golden Sun.
Mock Rider
Even if he's
is
not
from Mock Rider.
okay, cool. That is cool that Banjo-Kazooie is going to be in here. I am interested to see how these characters interact. And hopefully there is, there didn't have to be a story mode, but it would be cool to see how all these characters interact and, just how their stories intertwine with each other. So I'm curious about that. It will be fun to play. I do think it's one of those games that might end up making me snap my Switch in half like a Ritz cracker. So,
What is that?
I don't know. That's why I'm always scared about playing fighting games on my Switch, because not that I get angry, just that sometimes I get sorry, microphone, I didn't mean to slap you. Sometimes I just get really into it and I just grip things and flex them, and so I don't want to just snap it in half. But I know it's a pretty beefy piece of technology, so I don't intend.
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna snap it in half.
Somebody tweeted at Phil Spencer, who is head of Xbox, are you still willing to let Banjo and Kazooie appear in Super Smash Brothers? Phil Spencer replied simply, "Yep."
Oh well, that's I'd say that's confirmed, baby. They're coming to the game,
But
which is awesome.
There have been some other reports saying that this may not be true, so just take that with a grain of salt.
Take it with a grain of salt. It's probably,
I don't know.
I'd say 50-50.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, I'd be happy with that because I like Shadow. I mean, he's an emo edgelord, but I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. I don't love him.
He's
I
cool.
love Banjo-Kazooie.
Mm-hmm.
Rhythm Him is cool, so that's interesting to see that. So this is an interesting list of characters we got here.
It is. For those of you that just need a little reminder, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate releases on Nintendo Switch on December 7th. So make sure
late.
It is late, I honestly thought it was going to be around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I thought it would be closer to mid or late November, but I mean it's still gonna sell a lot.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially with the bundle that's coming out and everything, everyone's going to eat this game up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be awesome.
Crap, my mic is loose or something. I'm tightening it up. That's probably.
Oh man,
you hear that?
tighten it up.
Okay, we got one more bit of news.
Which is very surprising. It doesn't, not
is
surprising
that
to the fact that it happened, just surprising that it took them this long. So Nike signs their first deal with an esports player. I don't know who this man is.
He's a League of Legends player.
I read that much of the article, and I didn't read any more.
So this is from Game Informer. For the first time ever, sportswear company Nike is signing an esports player. He's a 21-year-old League of Legends player named Gian Zihao. I'm sorry, I definitely mispronounced your name. The new deal puts him as a part of the dribble and marketing campaign, dribble and dunk or dribble and something. And when his face shows up on the commercial, it will say dribble and carry, which is not the act of carrying your team in esports or something. So this is pretty cool. It really shows that esports are getting bigger and bigger. Nike clearly shows interest. And I saw earlier that Michael Jordan, who everybody knows Michael Jordan, bought part of or all of Team Liquid, which is a big esports company.
Really? Wow. Dang.
So, I mean...
Well, that's cool. Ji Hao is part of the Royal Never Give Up team, also known as Team RNG, which is considered to be the best League of Legends player. Sorry, he's considered to be the best League of Legends player in the entire world. So that's pretty awesome. Good for him. That's congratulations for being the first esports ambassador signed by Nike. That's like a huge thing. That's awesome because it's Nike, and they're a pretty cool company.
They're pretty much the biggest sportswear company in the world. They're not pretty much. They are by far, probably.
That's awesome though. You know, like I don't personally like League. I've been seeing a lot of advertisements for it lately.
Yeah,
I think it's trying to pull me back in and play.
Did you play League?
I've tried. Yes.
Huh. I've played like once or twice and I was scared and haven't played.
I've played probably 4 times. Not
it.
4 times total, just I've started and stopped playing 4 times at 4 lifetimes. So I played it when it came out, didn't understand it, then I stopped for a couple years, played it again, etc., etc. Then the 4th time I played with a friend and he's like, "Okay, let me show you the ropes." And we got into a match with some bots, etc. You know, and he told me all the terms, and I had an extra screen up with like the builds and yada yada. And then I was just like, I don't like this. Like people are angry at me. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just I personally don't like the controls. It's just not as interactive as what I want it to be. You know, I want to be able to tell my hero or character to do more than just click, push a key, click, push a key. And I'm not shaming what esports League of Legends players do. Yeah, you know. So it was just it's not for me.
It's kind of scary too because it's a completely different genre. It's like fighting games but worse.
Yeah, exactly. It's not for me. I don't just, I get it. People, it's awesome to watch. It's cool. People are really good at it. It's just I want something that's a little more, I don't know the word I'm searching for, but it's not correct. Thank you.
I got one of my best friends. It's like really big in the league, but I don't know. I know he kind of wants me to play with him, but I don't know. I'm just kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie.
I know somebody that was, I don't know if I'm sure they still play, but they were so into it. They were like a semi-pro or a pro or something. I think a semi-pro. But they were so good that Riot sent them a debit card, or not a debit card, a credit card that was linked to their account. So they had so many points or whatever, and they could use it for money. I don't know how that worked. But anyway, it was just interesting to see someone in real life that had a League of Legends credit card that actually gave them, so he was super into the game. Yeah, for however much money you spent, it gave them in-game whatever.
That's kind of cool.
Jargon and stuff. So, yeah. And that's about it for the news this week.
Yeah.
We didn't really find any deals. It's been an interesting
week. A lot of
week.
Red Dead news.
Yeah, a lot of Red Dead news. Like, it's everywhere. I almost didn't want to do this episode just because looking at all the news articles and stuff, I didn't want to be spoiled for anything. Luckily, nothing was spoiled. I found out some stuff about some animals, but that was, nothing too major. So, anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
Nah, man, not really. Play Red Dead. It's awesome.
Yeah, play Red Dead. It's really good. If you don't have time for Red Dead or you can't get your hands onto it, make time. That's right. I was going to say play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but
play Assassin's Creed Odyssey over Thanksgiving.
That's a good point, yeah. You can beat Red Dead pretty easily. Like, just have fun.
What do you mean?
Go be a cowboy.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? Pretty easily?
Just, it's like, it's like 100 hours. Just put 100 hours in the game and, you'll be fine.
I think it's,
it's probably more than that. It's probably more than that.
No. I think it's, from what I hear, it's like 50 or 60 hours.
That's still not bad, Just call out of work, call in sick, say you got your wisdom teeth and your tonsils out, and just play Red Dead.
Yeah, just play Red Dead.
Play Red Dead.
That's the whole.
That's the message.
The message of this week's show.
Play Red Dead. Be a cowboy. Buy a cowboy hat. Get a horse. Sell your car. Get cowboy boots.
Don't lose your hat.
Don't lose your hat. Oh, so I don't think I mentioned this on the podcast. So I'll say this before we sign out. This guy made me lose my hat, so I threw him off of a train.
Nice.
And then I jumped off of the train and I shot him in the face.
Nice.
Because I was like, "That's my hat, man!" Like, you know how hard it is to find my hat.
Right.
I had to find my hat, and I was like,
put it on.
It was bad.
Yeah, man.
And then the people, like, they left me. He's like, "You can do whatever you want with them." I'm like, "Okay, you guys can go." Not really. Like, I'm taking you with me.
It reminds me. I don't know if I talked about this in the podcast or not. A couple weeks ago, I was playing The Witcher 3, which has been put off because of Red Dead.
Yeah, everything I've been playing has been put off for Red Dead, just so you guys know.
For some reason, some guys were like bothering my horse or something, Roach, and your horse's name in that game is Roach. But he like made like he was whinnying and like going, and I looked over there and there were like people like aggroing him or something. So I walked over there and cut both of them in half.
Good.
Yeah, so
good.
Don't mess with Roach. I'll cut you in half.
That's right. This we love horses. We really do. Animals are important. So, as always, our intro and outro music is Back to Business by the wonderful Heatley Brothers. We did a Danny Phantom podcast for our first ever Patreon exclusive podcast. You can check it out for just $1 a month or more. If you want to give us more money, that's awesome too. But you can check that out. It is only going to be on Patreon forever and ever. Amen. Until the internet decides to explode. We also do a topic show that releases on Wednesday. It will be out soon. On Wednesday. You can also listen to the show on iTunes, leave us a review, let us know what you think about the show, what you like, what you don't like. You can also listen to our podcast anywhere you listen to podcast. So wherever you want to listen to podcasts,
we're there, baby.
We're there. And if for some reason we're not there,
let us know,
and we will get there.
Except for SoundCloud.
Except for SoundCloud, they can't be part of this adventure.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So also we have social medias, which are linked in the description.
That's right.
We got an IGN. That's the thing now I call Instagram IGN.
Yep.
We have an Instagram, which is OneUpMe Gaming.
Correct.
Yes. A Reddit. It's r/OneUpMe. Podcast. A Discord, which is OneUpMe.
No, they can't just type that in. You got to click the link in the show notes. It'll be there.
I forgot. I don't.
It's okay.
I'm just playing. I don't use Discord that much. We have a Twitch, which we've been neglecting recently, but we're hopefully going to get on that again. This is OneUpMe Gaming. You can tweet at us. You can tweet at me, Ryan Divisions. You can tweet at Jordan or follow him at
Swaylock.
ALUSNOC. Son?
Correct. Sure.
Is that you don't sound too?
I don't. No, you spelled it right.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
You can follow the podcast at OneUpMe Podcast.
Correct.
Yes. Can we change that to OneUpMe Gaming or something?
Sure.
I don't know. I know. We kind of been trying to do that, but it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I can try. We'll check out the show.
I don't know. We might not. We can tweet at us at that, and you can also use the hashtags play on, ask OneUpMe, OneUpMe Podcast, or Plumbers Aren't Human. We also have a Patreon, like Jordan mentioned earlier. You give us $1 or more, you get early access to OneUpMe News, and you get an extra podcast a month.
Next month is gonna be all about Toonami.
Yeah, that's the plan. If you give us $2 or more, you get access to both of the podcasts early, and also that extra podcast. And I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember everything.
That's right.
Yeah. This.
And the $5 tier is not live currently.
Oh yeah, it's not live.
You can email the show oneupmepodcast@gmail.com. Topics, questions, anything that is safe for work, because we do treat this like a beautiful baby business.
Baby business.
So,
baby business. Is that sounds like it's a beautiful baby business.
It's a newborn business.
We also have a website that is newish, but we call it new because it's newer than the other one, I guess. Just OneUpMeGaming.com. Check that out. We'll have all the articles. Our Twitter and Instagram are linked there, and the videos will be there, and also the podcast. So Check that out. It's kind of an all-encompassing thing.
Mm-hmm. And we thank you, as always, for listening. We appreciate it. Interact with us on social media. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell everyone about One Up Me. We are going to be doing this for a while. So, have a great week, and play on.
Red Dead.
Oh, I like that one. Play Red Dead.